Okay, so Emilia here, we have Emilia. Emilia is a dimensional hero, a intelligence-based hero as well, with the class being mage and the primary role being control. It's having some control there with Emilia. Let's go ahead and start with the ultimate skill here, Essence of the Spiritual Arts user. Emilia cannot gain energy by attacking, getting attacked, or through any other method. She starts the battle with 1000 energy and will immediately cast her ultimate to summon Puck to assist her. Using her ultimate skill does not cost energy, but while Puck is present, Emilia will lose 100 energy per second. When her energy reaches 0, Puck will go to sleep. While Puck is summoned, it will continuously fire ice crystals at the area with the most enemies, dealing damage equal to 350% of Emilia's attack rating to all targets and inflicting the frost effect on them for 6 seconds. Each time a target with the frost effect takes damage, they take extra damage equal to 350% of Emilia's attack rating. Each enemy can only trigger this effect once every 2 seconds. While Puck is asleep, Emilia recovers 150 energy each time an allied hero uses their ultimate, until she uses her ultimate to summon Puck again. At level 2, the extra damage caused by Frost is increased to 450% of Emilia's attack rating, and level 3 enemies that take extra damage from Frost 3 times become frozen for 2 seconds. So Emilia will summon Puck here to do, looks like quite a bit of damage here to the enemies, also giving them that frost effect, doing even more damage. And also they will become frozen for 2 seconds if the enemies take extra damage from frost 3 times. So I believe that is some crowd control right off the bat there with this ultimate skill. Overall sounds pretty cool. And yeah, overall it sounds like a great ultimate ability. Let's move on to the second skill I want to look at here, Ice Flower. Emilia calls upon the mana in the air and freezes all enemies for 0.5 to 1.5 seconds. The lower the current health of an enemy, the longer they will be frozen for. Level 2, enemies are frozen for 1 to 2 seconds. Level 3, frozen for 2 to 4 seconds. And level 4, if an enemy is immune to control effects or is already frozen, they will instead take damage equal to 400% of Emilia's attack rating. So even more crowd control here. Frozen for 2 to 4 seconds with level 3, that is quite a bit of time. Level 4 seconds is quite a bit of time there. Also the level 4 doing even more damage to enemies that are immune to control effects and or are already frozen here, so very nice. Doing even more damage to those enemies. And the third skill, Lesser Spirit's Blessing. Emilia receives a Lesser Spirit's Blessing and creates a blessed zone for 8 seconds. Allied heroes in the zone will recover health equal to 120% of Emilia's attack rating and 40 energy per second. Level 2, the blessed zone is expanded. Level 3, allied heroes in the zone gain 30 points of haste as well. That's quite a bit of haste there. And level 4, I believe this is the first engraving skill for Emilia. Allied heroes outside the zone will receive its effects at half strength. So even if they are not in the blessed zone, they will still receive some of these abilities here, some of these buffs here, except at half the strength there. So overall, that first engraving sounds pretty strong there. And overall, this skill sounds pretty strong as well, especially with that 30 points of haste and also gaining 40 energy points per second. I think that will definitely be pretty useful. And the final skill here, we have the Great Spirit's Might. If Emilia dies, Puck goes on a rampage, freezing all the characters on both sides and damaging everyone for 400% of Emilia's attack rating plus additional damage equal to 10% of the health lost by all enemies, up to 600% of Emilia's attack rating. Allied characters will only take 50% of the damage after a 0.5 second delay. If Emilia is the only surviving allied hero, she will become immune to fatal damage and invincible for 2 seconds, and this effect will trigger immediately. This effect can only trigger 1 time per battle. Emilia is immune to any damage dealt by Puck while he is on a rampage. Level 2 base damage is increased to 500% of Emilia's attack rating. Level 3 additional damage is increased to 20% of the health lost by all enemies, and a maximum damage is increased to 800% of Emilia's attack rating. And the second engraving skill we have, when the Great Spirit Puck goes on a rampage, allied heroes no longer take damage from the skill. If Emilia is the only surviving allied hero, she will recover all her health. So that is incredible. That's an incredible level 60 engraving skill. The allied heroes will not take damage from the skill, and also Emilia, if she is surviving, the only surviving allied hero, she'll recover all of her health, so she'll be at full health with that plus 60 engraving. And overall, this skill sounds pretty cool. It is attacking the allied heroes, but it doesn't sound like it's going to attack the allied heroes as much as the enemy heroes, which is very nice to see, but doing quite a bit of damage here, doing a lot of damage, it looks like. So overall, her skills are looking very nice. She's looking like she's going to do quite a bit of damage, also quite a bit of crowd control as well. Let's go ahead and look at the signature item, Green Crystal. The skill is Ice User. When you unlock the signature item, the defense rating of frozen enemies is reduced by 20%. At plus 10, frozen enemies lose 50 energy per second. Plus 20 after coming out of being frozen. An enemy's defense rating is permanently reduced by 25%. This effect can be stacked up to 2 times. So maximum 50% reduction of defense, that's pretty powerful. And plus 30, when an allied hero other than Emilia deals damage to a frozen enemy, the allied hero recovers 100 energy points. This effect can only be triggered by each ally once every 3 seconds. So the allies that deal damage to the frozen enemies other than Emilia will gain 100 energy points here, so that's very nice. And can only be triggered once every 3 seconds, but that's quite a bit of energy here. Yeah, remember, I believe in order to completely fill up the energy bar, you need 1,000 energy points. So that's 1/10 of the bar there filled. So that plus 30 signature item sounds very powerful. Let's move on to the exclusive furniture. Emilia Bond. When you get a 3 of 3, Emilia's energy consumption while Puck is summoned is reduced to 50 points per second. So reducing the amount of energy points consumed while Puck is summoned, so allowing Puck to be on the battlefield for even longer. And a 9 of 9, while Puck is asleep, the energy Emilia recovers when an allied hero uses their ultimate is increased to 200 points. So 1/5 of the energy bar filled, allowing Puck to not only be on the battlefield for a longer period of time with the 3 of 3, but also allowing Puck to appear on the battlefield more often with the 9 of 9. So this sounds very useful here. Yeah, since Puck, it looks like Puck does quite a bit of damage to the enemy heroes here. So that 9 of 9, 30 signature item sounds very good. Also 60 engraving, level 60 engraving sounds so powerful as well. Let's move on to the Arena of Trials. I want to test Emilia out here. Okay, so it looks like the Arena of Trials has already started here on the test server, but I'm going to go ahead and look at the wooden dummy here. I just want to see what her skills look like. Also, we do not have that Arena Guardian that I always like to battle here, but let's go ahead and look at here. Wow, already took down the 3 enemies there. That was incredible. That was incredible power right there as well. So far, the frontline enemies haven't, or the frontline allied heroes haven't really been able to do anything. They've not really done too much here. There we go, the frozen, allowing for that crowd control. That's very nice there. And yeah, overall, doing the healing here as well, some healing for all of the allied heroes here, doing quite a bit of damage here. Also, even more frozen, even more crowd control. And overall, seems like a very powerful hero overall. Definitely would want to max her out. Plus 30, like I said, plus 30 signature item, 9 of 9 furniture, sound very powerful. The plus 60 engraving also sounds very powerful. So yeah, I definitely will get Emilia here, and definitely will build her. Definitely will build her out. Hey, if you like my content, make sure to subscribe, and my review on Rem will be coming out very soon, so make sure you stick around for that. And thanks for watching.